Matthew chapter 19. When Yeshua finished saying these things, he left Galilee and came to the region of Judea, on the other side of the Jordan. A huge number of people followed him, and he healed them there. Some Pharisees came to him, attempting to entice him to sin. They asked, "Does the Torah allow a man to divorce his wife for any reason?" He replied, "Haven't you read that the one who originally created them made them male and female?" He said, "That's why a man leaves his father and his mother and is glued to his wife, and the two will be one entity. So they are no longer two, but one entity. So no one should separate what Yehovah has yoked together." Then they asked him, "Then why did Moses direct us to deliver a written bill of divorce and send her away?" He replied, "Because of your hardened mindset. Moses was instructed to allow you to divorce your wives, but from the beginning it was not that way. I tell you that whoever divorces his wife for any reason other than sexual immorality and marries another woman is committing adultery." His disciples replied, "If that is the situation between a man and his wife, it is better not to get married." But he told them, not everyone can accept celibacy other than those who have that gift. There are some men who are celibate because they were born that way. Some are celibate because they were castrated. Still others live in celibacy for the sake of the kingdom of the heavens. Anyone who is able to accept this should accept it. Children were being brought to him so that he could lay his hands on them and pray. But the disciples began to stop them. But Yeshua said, "Allow the little children to come to me. Don't hinder them, because the kingdom of the heavens belongs to people like these." He laid his hands on them before he left. Someone came to him and asked, "Good master, what good thing should I do to have eternal life?" He replied, "Why are you calling me good? No one is good but one, namely Eloah. But if you want to enter into eternal life, obey the commandments." Then he asked, "Which ones?" So Yeshua told him, "Never murder, never commit adultery, never steal, never give false testimony, honor your father and your mother, and you must love your neighbor as yourself." The young man told him, "I have obeyed all these since childhood. What else do I need?" Yeshua told him, "If you want to become perfect, go and sell everything you own and give the money to the poor, and you will have your treasure in heaven. Then come right back here and accompany me." When the young man heard this, he went away in sorrow because he owned a lot of property. Yeshua told his disciples, "It is certainly difficult for a rich person to gain entry into the kingdom of the heavens. Yes, I tell you, it is easier to pass a rope through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to gain entry into the kingdom of Yehovah." When the disciples heard this, they were very astonished and asked, "Then who can receive eternal life?" Yeshua looked at them intently and said, "It is impossible for people, but anything is possible with Yehovah." Then Cephas said in reply, "Look, we've forsaken everything to follow you. What is in store for us?" Yeshua told them, "I assure you that when the human Son sits on his magnificent throne on the renewed earth, those of you who have followed me will also sit on 12 thrones presiding over the 12 tribes of Israel. Anyone who has had to abandon their homes, or brothers, or sisters, or father or mother, or wife or children, or fields because of my name will receive 100 times as much and inherit eternal life. But many who are first in influence will be last, and many who are last will be first.